Hello everybody, it's January 1st, 2023, and this is our first property walkthrough. I've got a bunch of projects that I'm looking forward to working on this year, and I just want to poke at them, show you at least where they are, and then we can track our progress and see if I actually get anything done this year. I'm going to start first at this front area. So this is mostly just decorative. Oh man, I'm gonna have to start talking out loud more if I want to be good at talking out loud. Anyways, all of these chunks of wood, these stumpy bits, these big old thick cookies, I'm gonna pull them back up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, this is on a slope. So I want to pull these guys up this slope and open this space up more. I don't know if anybody else wants me to do that, but that's what I'm gonna do. These right here are my hops plants. This will be my third year going in with my hops plants. They're usually pretty good in these, or at least the past couple years, they've been pretty good in these little containers. Haven't had a harvest yet, but that's okay. They're still getting established. I'll move them inside in probably February, put them under some grow lights, and get the season started for them. I had better success with them when they were over here last year. Just I think this tree, once this maple leaf's out, they don't get as much sunlight as they'd like. So I'll probably move them back over there by the gazebo. Let's see. Oh no, we've got some widowmakers hanging up in the trees right now. We've had quite a few storms these last few weeks. So we've got a lot of down trees, we've got a lot of hanging branches, we've got some trees that are like halfway knocked over. Oh, there's a plane. All right, plane's still around, but it's receding, so it's getting quieter. All right, so speaking of down trees, this whole section of trees right here, I'm probably gonna walk around that so we can get a good view. This whole section of trees right here, we are going to cut down hopefully this summer. And I know your heart is breaking, but it's a parking lot. This is just a parking lot that has some trees in it. We've got lots of trees. I am not heartbroken about cutting down some trees in order for my garden to get some sunlight and for me to have a place to put my chickens. So this is where the chicken coop, the coop and the run is gonna go. And we're going to surround that with some fruit trees. I'm really hoping for some cherry and some apricot. We'll probably move the jujube out here, and I'd really like to get some persimmons going. I'm also looking forward to kiwis or kiwi berries, maybe get a grape trellis. I am a little bit worried about having fruits like grapes next to my chickens, because I bet they'll probably just, they're going to be fenced in, obviously, but I can absolutely imagine them getting more of the harvest than I had anticipated. I'm not sure where we're going to put the propane tank when we got the chickens in there, but who knows? We'll see. Once this area is cleared, we'll be able to get a better view of the land and where everything's going to go. That might just stay right there. We might paint it blue. Who knows? I'm going to do a 180, so whoosh, right behind me. Now we're going this way to the side field. So the side field is also home to my little mini apiary. I say mini apiary just because I've only got one hive, and it's surrounded in some bare wire. Well, not bare wire. They are bare wires. It's a little electric fence. It's for keeping the bears out because bears like honey, and we have bears. So this right here is my one sweet little beehive. I'm gonna get 2 more hives are on order for this spring, and hopefully I'll be able to split this one. So I will have a total of 4 going into this summer, which is very exciting. This area right here is probably also where we'll put the mobile coop while we're getting ready for the central area of the property to be cleared and have the permanent chicken coop set up. Going this way, we're heading up over to my bus. We bought a We bought a school bus conversion last year. Because why not, you know? Definitely the thing we need on this giant property is more places for people to live. So this is where I live. um, I'll do a full schoolie tour probably pretty soon. Um, but for right now, the things that we got to think about are I'm going to learn how to get into that engine and work on that engine. Um, and let's see, I also have some cosmetic changes I want to make on the inside. I'd like to do the roof, I'd like to do the floors, I'd like to change some of the seating, want to add a bathroom, and I'll probably do something with the electrical and the front dash. But we're not going in today, just know that this is something in the future. Okay, I think we're recording. Hello, welcome to my face. I wasn't really expecting to show my face in these, but why not? I'm cute. You can look at me. So, just to review the projects that we're working on outside for 2023, we're going to do compost for the garden, going to grow peas and beans in the garden. We're going to do some interplanting with our established asparagus. We have some trees to cut down and then a chicken coop to build by those trees, where those trees had been. We're going to plant an orchard. More things I say, the more crazy this sounds. I'm just like, we're keeping it really simple this year. We're going to quadruple our apiary size. We're going to have composting worm bins, and I've got some work to do on the schoolie. So, yeah, 8 projects, 12 months. Probably not going to separate it out like that. Probably going to do a little bit of something every day on a different project. But that's okay. We'll see how it goes. I also have quite a few projects I'm working on the inside and things that I've been doing since we moved in that I'd like to keep up. So I'm a cook by trade. So naturally I've got all my ferments going. I've got all my food storage for the house going. And so that's a thing that I'm going to keep working on also. I don't know how much of that I'm going to show you because I think a lot of it's pretty boring, but then it's like my whole life. Like, I'm much more excited by, like, ooh, dirt. If you're like, oh, well, but also I do things like buy primals of animal and cut them down into roasts and steaks and things like that. So, you know, if that's the thing that I end up wanting to show you, I'll show you. I don't think that you need more than one video on making kombucha. I'll probably make one video about making kombucha, but I do that every Thursday, you know. Um, let's see, what else is there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what else is there. I'm just getting started. I'm just learning how to do this. So, oh, I guess that's project number 9 is video editing and and 10 is social media management. So we're gonna do that along the way too. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I hate this. We'll see if you hate this. And we'll see if my roommates hate this. um, and I'm going to work on cutting out my ums. I got a lot of likes and ums. I can always cut out dead air. Okay, so that was it. That was our January 1 update. Went through the list of the things that we're going to do, showed you the places those things are, and tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll get started on something. Tomorrow is Monday. Monday is traditionally prep day. So that's some inside work. But I'd still like to get some outside work done. So maybe I'll take a rake to the garden, move some dirt around, and get started. Okay, great. See you tomorrow.